Nigel Carr, who was certainly going for the ball, and England will be hoping that Rose will make a speedy recovery.
And there the Irish RFU doctor with Marcus Rose is the great Mick Molloy, one of the outstanding lock forwards, 27 caps. And there's Stuart Barnes, who will replace Marcus Rose if he has to come off the field. Stuart Barnes, also of course of Bath. But Marcus Rose is going to carry on, although he looked just a little bit dazed. Well, we're almost up to half-time, and this is Rob Andrew from his own goal line. He hasn't found touch. Hugo McNeill. That's a cross-field, Gary Owen, going to bounce in front of the post. Oh, what a chance there. Is it going to be a try? And it is. Michael Kiernan, the scorer. And you almost feel as if it was bound to happen sometime. The whole of Lansdowne Road is on its feet and applauding. It really was a bad miss. Rob Andrew really had to find touch. Now, Hugo McNeill's huge Gary Owen was across field, and of course the anxiety was there because it was right in front of the post. And of course Michael Kiernan is a former Irish 200-metre sprint champion, and he had the pace to get there. And he's going to try and convert it as well. And Marcus Rose is coming off the field. And that really is a sad sight because he's had a superb first half. Mick Molloy on the left there, and I think probably suffering from concussion. Michael Kiernan, straight and true, and Ireland have got a nice cushion. It's 9-0, they're almost up to half-time. And Stuart Barnes is coming on for his 7th cap.
Well, really, England put themselves under enormous pressure there. It was a bad mistake by Rob Andrew to miss touch in the first place, and once he did that, then the try was almost inevitable. But Ireland were somewhat fortunate to get it because Philip Matthews and or Nigel Carr, when he went for the loose ball, he actually knocked it over the dead ball. Dropped 4 out of 5 passes so far this afternoon. I noticed he started off with a bit of strapping, but he's taken that up, but it hasn't improved his handling.
Paul Simpson holds. Now the ref has to decide when the scrimmage is over. He's let them play. Ireland got the advantage there. As soon as a player stops binding, then the scrimmage is over. If the number 8 lifts, that's it. And Ireland were aware of that and took advantage. Well, they're 9-0 up. They've played 12 minutes of the second half. They're on the English line. And Harry Harbison here is keen to get this throw dead right. The drive through by Matthews. He's got it down. Oh, listen to the roar. Philip Matthews, the blindside flank forward, who used to play for Ards and is now playing.
Well, really, it's a tap here by Donald Lenihan, and Matthews takes it extremely well. And notice how he dips his shoulder there. Underwood does his best, but his momentum takes him over the line. Did extremely well there, and it's a super tap ball by Donald Lenihan that enabled him to peel round the front of the line out there. Good try.
And of course, it's a very popular try here because, as I was going to say, Philip Matthews is now playing for the Wanderers club in Dublin, and this is the ground they share with Lansdowne. So his home support is with him on that occasion. And it's a move Ireland have practiced at their sessions. It's a crucial try as well because it really gives Ireland a handsome cushion. 13 points. Michael Kiernan with the goal kick. Well, it wasn't bad. Just slanted across the face of the posts. But the crowd are almost in ecstasy now. They may think that that's a winning lead, 13-0, but they've played only 14 minutes. Let's watch it again. It was a lovely throw. Lenihan got fingers to it. It was a good effort by Underwood and indeed by Hill, but the big fella made it. An awful lot of rough stuff in the line out, and little bits of frayed temper as well, which is, I suppose, natural nowadays with the tension so tight on the field and victory apparently so important. Vital, of course, this season to do well in the Championship, because it has such relevance now to the World Cup, which comes along in May and June. And clearly a victory for Ireland early on would be a rare boost to them. Redmond got fingers to it, but Carr went down. Now it's Hill. Andrew in trouble. Matthews falling. Now it fed along the line. There could be another chance here as Kiernan switches. Kiernan the chip through. Up goes Crossan. Can Crossan get there first? The referee has given the try. And what a finish for the Irish. Keith Crossan of Instonians registers his 5th try for Ireland. The only player ever to score 3 tries for Ireland in an international at Lansdowne Road, and it came like this.
Well, really, it was Nigel Carr that had set up this loose ball. But Michael Kiernan, it looked as though he'd gone the wrong way, and the kick got a little bit too deep. But just look how quickly that Keith Crossan makes up the speed there on Stuart Barnes. In actual fact, he probably has about a yard to spare when he scores it.
Well, that puts the icing on the cake. That's the score. They've played 3 minutes into injury time. And a thrilling moment for the little man who is a pupil at the Royal Belfast Academical Institute. Keith Crossan, member of Instonians, and has given Michael Kiernan this chance to add another 2. Yes, he didn't strike that one right at all, but the whole of Lansdowne Road is abuzz with joy and euphoria, because that is a handsome score. There was the throw-in.
England under pressure again. Rob Andrew didn't make the budget. Look how Nigel Carr snuffles up that loose ball. And Michael Kiernan looks as though he's got the wrong way here. I think a little bit more hope than anything else when he chips ahead there, but Keith Crossan makes up an enormous amount of space and dives in well before Stuart Barnes there.
Referee's whistle goes for the end of the match, and Ireland have won a handsome victory by any standards. They've scored 3 tries to 0. They complete a hat-trick of wins over England in Dublin, a feat they last achieved 36 years ago. And it brings the Ireland level with England at 22 wins each in Dublin here. For England, a bitter disappointment. The Grand Slam and Triple Crown hopes in ruins. For Ireland, well, what a start to the '87 Championship.